People know about the self confidence, which is very important indeed, but fewer people know about the self esteem. Self confidence says that I can do that. Self esteem says I am worthy. I think both of these are very important, and both of them support each other. We already talked about the self confidence, and today we are going to talk about the self esteem, as it is also very, very important indeed, maybe even more important than the self confidence. There are certain tips which will help us a lot, and these tips are 10 in number. First of all, it is practicing self acceptance. Self acceptance says that accept yourself along with your flaws, accepting yourself along with your flaws, and let go of self criticism. Don't don't criticize yourself at all. And that is the tip number 1, which is called practice self acceptance. Then the number 2 item here, it is developing a positive self image. Self image could be positive, self image could be negative, but we need to develop a positive self image, which means focus on your strengths and your accomplishments. Focusing on your strengths and focusing on your accomplishments, instead of focusing upon your weaknesses, upon your failure. Focus on your strengths and upon your accomplishment. Now celebrate your achievements, celebrate your uniqueness, and celebrate your individuality as well. Celebrating your uniqueness, everybody is unique, everybody is individual, and celebrating your individuality as well. Now the tip number 3 says setting healthy boundaries. What is these healthy boundaries? Learn to say no. Respect yourself and respect your worth as well. That is very important. It is setting healthy boundaries, mean learning to say no, practicing to say no. So that is the tip number 3, for the purpose of developing the self esteem, for the purpose of developing a good amount of self esteem. Now, the tip number 4 says practice self compassion. And self compassion means treating oneself with a kindness, with the understanding, and with the patience as well. So, that is called practicing of self compassion. We need to treat ourselves the way we treat our loved ones once they are in the difficulty, and also that we need to take a good care of ourselves as well. So that is the tip number 3, which says which says practicing self compassion. Now the tip number 5 says focus on your values. Values are very important, and it means actually live a life that align with your principles and that align with your values as well. That is very important. Living a life that is aligned with your principles, aligned with your values. It means focus on your values, which is the tip number 5, for the purpose of developing the self esteem. The tip number 6 says that develop a sense of purpose, and it means discover your passions and discover your purpose. That is how use them to guide your decisions, use them to guide your actions as well. This is developing a sense of purpose. So knowing our passions, knowing our purpose, and using our purpose and passion for the purpose of making decisions, for the purpose of taking actions as well. Now the tip number 7 says practice forgiveness. Practicing the forgiveness, also one of the very, very important thing indeed. Let go of the grudges and forgive yourself, forgive others as well. Learn to release the negative emotions. Learning to release the negative emotions. Negative emotions are hurting us far more than it does hurt anyone else. So for that reason and purpose, it is important that we do practice the forgiveness, forgiving ourselves and forgiving other people as well. Now the tip number 8 says that take care of your physical health, take care of your physical health indeed, your mental health indeed. but your health is very important, my health is very important, more important than any other thing indeed. The tip number 9 says develop a growth mindset. What is the growth mindset? It says that I can grow, my talents can grow, my IQ, my EQ, my emotional intelligence, my intelligence quotient, all of that can be developed. And it means that as far the challenges are concerned, challenges are there to enhance my capability, enhance my confidence, my self esteem. So challenges are not bad, challenges can be used as an opportunity for the growth and for the development. So that is the tip number 9, for the purpose of developing the self esteem. The 10th and the last tip is that practice self love. Self love is very important. It means that accept and love yourself, accepting yourself and loving yourself as well as you are. Cultivate a sense of self-worth and cultivate a sense of self-appreciation as well. If at all we are not appreciating ourselves, who else is going to appreciate us? For that reason and purpose, it is really really important that I and you, we people, are loving ourselves before we go for the enjoying the life, before we go for the development of the self esteem or the self worth. Please remember that we need to love ourselves. And that is, I think, that our today's topic was very very beneficial indeed. Wonderful topic in the sense that it helps us a lot in developing our self esteem. That is all from me today. Thank you very much.